Hey, what's going on, everybody? Your boy, the E-bike guy here, and today we're working on the Steph Bomber. Now, as you see, it didn't come with the tires. So originally it was 26, but it had like the 2.5 tires on there, and the customer wanted the 26 by 4. So we got some brand new tires on there, brand new wheel, got a brand new fork, got a ZTE fork on there, and still retaining the 180 rotors. Now I see up here I was gonna add regen, but if you can see that cable is I might have to do something on that one. But this one's completely missing. So the switch for this brake master cylinder is completely missing. I might can see what I can work with that so we can have some regen, because now it's a little bit heavier. As you can see, I'm trying to retain all the wiring for his lights and his turn signals and all this stuff, which is easy. So, when you go ahead and try to, you know, change out a controller, and it's pretty easy because here is let me see, where is it? It's somewhere up in here that I did tuck it away. Oh, here it is. So it has a fuse. So this is the main power for our step down converter, which is right here. So it's going to go up this key. There's a key up there. Now, once you turn that key, it's going to turn everything on. Now, this is the signal. So you have your positive, and then here is they call this a lock or E-lock, and this is going to turn on the controller and all the accessories, the DKD display that I'm actually installing. Here's the throttle, and I'm going to add the regen in it. The battery barely fits, guys. Man, let me tell you something. I will get a NB power frame with the plastics. Those fit way better. You have more room. Barely fits, you know what I mean? Because you can't really make it wide to go in there, because if it's just too wide, you have to add like a gasket, here, and then you might have to cut out a notch like I had to do one of the Steph Bombers that I had built. And here's the battery. So this is the battery I made for it. Now this is a 72 volt, 50 amp hour battery. This has the 50 PL cells in it. In all reality, it can do up to about 8 to 1,000 amps with the right BMS, but it's limited down to 200, like a 250 amp with a JK BMS. And I'm gonna tell you something, guys. I kind of like the JK BMS over the Ant BMS. Man, let me tell you something. It's big, bro. It can't fit in normally all spaces like the Ant BMS does, but man, let me tell you something. It works, man. It can balance the cell within a day instead of weeks, with the Ant BMS. So it balances almost to an amp of balancing current. So that's awesome. So that's the control that came out. And now this is one of those controllers. This is one of the controls I had with my e-bike when I first built it, with the 52 volt battery, 80 amp controller. So, kind of like the Fardriver 72 260 controller. And this is all the stuff I have to do. Now, right now, I'm thinking about welding the bracket. So I have my little piece of metal. The Fardriver is over it, sitting on the table, and we're gonna, I guess, we're gonna weld a bracket right up under here. Not right here, because it's gonna be too close to the fender. As you can see, I want to keep all this stuff for the customer. So there is a place, there's a flat surface right here that we're gonna mount this controller. And we got to figure out, so get the brake line out of the way, so that way we can actually mount the controller right here with some metal. And we have to fix this, because if you can see, the wheel or the tire is really, really close to the fender, so it's kind of rubbing. So the owner or whoever had this bike had already pre-drilled for me. So I'm going to move these screws from this location to here, and that should take care of the rubbiness right there. Also, I like the DNM for it. I'm the shock. I'm gonna try to get one of these, and we're gonna put it on the ICT that's over there in that corner. We're gonna be keeping. I think E-bike woman's gonna keep this ICT e-bike, and we're going to get all these goodies off her Super Ninja, and we're gonna put it over to the ICT. But before I do that, I have to do some more reviews on it. So we gotta do some motor reviews and everything, and yeah. So there is the Amazon guy. I got to go pick up a package. So yeah. So it's getting a short video on the Steph Bomber build. It looks like a Bigfoot, but still got to do some brake spacing, get that out of the way, and yeah. So yeah, man. So stay tuned for more videos like this, and yeah, man. yeah, we should have this done. We had a ride video done, and we can do a test ride before I take it to the customer. Yeah. So anyway, so this is the e-bike guy, and I'll see you later.